John, many congratulations. 3 goals, a clean sheet, a third straight home league win to start the season. I think first time we've done that for about a dozen years as well. How good an afternoon has it been for us?
Fantastic afternoon. I thought the lads were outstanding. We've had a real tough 2 weeks in the international break and we've worked very, very hard. And you could see that coming out on the pitch today.
The manner of the performance, again, really on the front foot from minute one. And do we get that first goal as reward of that?
Yeah, listen, we knew Bristol would play a certain way, and as I say, the lads have worked their socks off over the last 2 weeks on the shape and the structure, and it's really pleasing to see that pay off. The first goal was something that we've been working on, and it's delighted for Trav. He hasn't scored for nearly 2 years, I think, so it's nice to see him in the final third and hit the target.
There were some finishes, the second and third as well, weren't they, from UK?
Yeah, outstanding, and both goals that we've been working a little bit on the turnover and the transition, and to be more clinical in that final third. And Yuki, he's been outstanding since he's been at the football club, and he deserved that with his work rate today. He certainly deserved them 2 fantastic strikes.
Something you said at the start of the season, I want this team to be more clinical. To see it work so well, even at this stage, the number of goals that we've scored already, how much a reward is that for all the hard work that's been put in?
Yeah, as you said, it's the hard work on the training field. The coaches that we've got here have been working their socks off with the players. Keith Downing, Damien Johnson, Lowy, Matt Gardner. They all take the players off for the extras, and we're working on different finishes and different types of play that we want. So it's been a group effort, and the players have taken all the messages on board, which is really pleasing.
Supporters love to see the goals. Do the coaching staff enjoy the clean sheet just as much?
Yeah, of course, but again, it's about the squad, it's about the team, and defensively we were very solid today. For about 5 minutes, I think we had a little spell where we had our backs against the wall, but some fantastic save from Pearsie, and great blocks from Hayden and Becky as well. So it's about putting the bodies on the line. It's about defending the goal for your lives and being good in both boxes, and we were today.
So how pleasing is that? Because I think it was 2-0 at a time, wasn't it? So we're in relative control of the game, and yet there was still that desire. No, we've got to keep this ball out the back of our net.
Yep, and that's what we pride ourselves on, being very difficult to play against, playing very exciting football. But you've got to do both. You can't just have the one or the other. And it's important. That's our first clean sheet of the season, and we keep building on that.
3 straight victories in the league here at Ewood Park. Just what's clicked here this season, John?
I think just a lot of hard work, over the summer, even last season, there was a lot of hard work put into the team, making sure that we stayed in the league. We've got a fantastic group of players, who've got good characters, and we've added now to that hardcore group, and, they're really driving the standards. We let ourselves down last season at home with not enough wins, and it's just important that we're really competitive at home, and we try and entertain the fans as much as we can.
Certainly doing that at the moment. When you walk around at the end of the game and you see their reactions to the performance, sort of how satisfying is that?
Yeah, it's really satisfying, of course it is, and we want this Blackburn family to be one. That's what I said when I came in at the last season, that the only way we're going to be successful is if we're together, and that them fans got us through some really difficult moments last year, and they're going to get us through some more difficult moments this season, but at the moment we are one, and you can see that from home and away. The fans are right behind the players, and that's what I want.
We're only 5 games in, but how far can this team go this season? Or is it too early to be even asking that kind of question?
Yeah, no, it's important we keep building momentum. The most important thing is that we get to 50 points as quickly as we can. That's always what we ask for at the start of the season, and then we keep building and building and building. We want to be a real competitive team in the Championship, and one that the fans are really proud to support and watch.
A few missing today as well. What's the news on the likes of Callum Britton, Anna Sigurdsson, Harry Pickering, all who weren't involved today?
Siggy was unfortunately been sick for the last 3 or 4 days. Cal got an injury in the game before Blackpool and didn't train at all. Turned up for the Burnley game where I thought he was excellent, and unfortunately, just had a bit of a setback, so he hasn't trained for the last couple of weeks. Picky is back on the grass yesterday, but obviously it's far too soon to get any game time. Andy Vyman hasn't trained for 2 weeks, so he suffered an injury actually on the Friday before the Burnley game. Got through 60 minutes, which was outstanding, and then hasn't trained at all for the last 2 weeks. So yesterday he turned up on the grass and said, "I'm all right to give you half an hour, Gaffer," and it was great that he wanted to do that, and it's all about the squad. I thought Baker came in, was outstanding on that left side. You know, we found a position there for him which kind of suits his kind of style of play, allowing Becky to get round him and him filling in that midfield play. You know, so you know, I was really pleased with the all-round performance today from everyone.
And given the performance and the scoreline, we're also able to give a senior debut to young Igoe as well. How nice a situation for us to be in, to be able to give him that opportunity. But what of him and his talent and his potential at this football club? Yeah,
he's been a real shining star really since I've been at the football club. You know, he's been his attitude, his desire, his work rate, his attitude just to want to learn and get better has been brilliant. He's done fantastic through pre-season, and I'm absolutely delighted we could give him his debut today. He's deserved that. There's a lot of hard work ahead for him, of course there is, but you know, he's certainly one for the future.
So he's one of those that you want to try and drip in as much as possible when we're able to.
Yeah, when we can, of course, and you know, it's great to get Toddy some vital minutes today as well. Obviously, Toddy hasn't had much of a pre-season. It was good to get him 15-20 minutes today. Mario as well, getting on, you know, for his debut for us as well, which was good. So, you know, it's about trying to keep the squad as happy as we can and giving them the right minutes so that when they come on the pitch, they can perform.